Welcome to our countdown of the top 10 unsolved mysteries that will give you chills. These eerie cases have baffled experts and continue to intrigue us to this day. From unexplained disappearances to cryptic codes and eerie phenomena, these mysteries will send shivers down your spine. So buckle up, grab your detective hats, and get ready to delve into the unknown as we explore the most baffling unsolved mysteries of all time. Picture this. It's 1959, the dead of winter in the Ural Mountains of Russia. A group of 9 experienced hikers sets out on an adventure, but they never make it back. Weeks later, their tent is found ripped open from the inside. That's weird, right? It gets weirder. The hikers' bodies are scattered around the campsite, some partially dressed, some with strange injuries. I'm talking missing eyes, missing tongues, internal damage like they were hit with something inexplicable. And to top it all off, their clothes are showing traces of radiation. What really happened out there in those frozen wastes? Was it an avalanche, hypothermia, something more sinister? The strange circumstances surrounding the incident continue to fuel speculation and debate to this day. Some whisper about secret government experiments, others about something lurking in the mountains. Whatever the answer, the Dyatlov Pass incident remains one of the most chilling and unexplained events in history. We've all heard the phrase vanished without a trace, but few stories embody it quite like the case of Malaysia Airlines flight MH370. In 2014, this Boeing 777 carrying 239 souls on board took off from Kuala Lumpur, destined for Beijing, and then nothing. No distress signals, no mayday calls, just silence. It vanished from radar, seemingly into thin air. The search for MH370 became an international effort spanning vast stretches of the Indian Ocean. Despite years of searching, only a handful of pieces of debris have been recovered, each one a tiny fragment of a much larger and infinitely more tragic puzzle. Theories abound, from pilot suicide to mechanical failure, even alien abduction, but the truth remains elusive. The disappearance of MH370 stands as a stark reminder of the mysteries that still linger in our world, and the families of those lost are left with nothing but unanswered questions and the faintest glimmer of hope. The year is 1948. A man's body is found slumped against a seawall on Somerton Beach. He's well dressed, but none of his clothes have any identifying tags. A tiny piece of paper with the words Tamam Shud is tucked away in his pocket. The words are torn from a rare book of Persian poetry. The book has a phone number belonging to a nurse. She insists she doesn't know him. Who was this mysterious stranger? The Somerton man's identity remains a mystery. Chapter 4. The Zodiac Killer. San Francisco, the swinging 60s. Love is free, music is life, and a shadow falls over the city. The Zodiac Killer, a name whispered with a mix of fear and morbid fascination. This is no ordinary murderer. The Zodiac taunted police with cryptic messages, coded ciphers and bizarre symbols. He claimed responsibility for a string of murders, each more gruesome than the last, and threatened more to come if his demands weren't met. Some of his ciphers were cracked, offering glimpses into a twisted mind, but others remain unsolved to this day. Despite numerous suspects and countless hours poured over evidence, the Zodiac's true identity remains unknown. Did he simply vanish, or is he out there somewhere, a ghost from a darker time, forever enshrined in the annals of criminal mystery? Chapter 5. The Vanishing of the Roanoke Colony. The year is 1587. Over 100 settlers arrive on Roanoke Island hoping to establish a new life. Their leader, John White, sails back to England for supplies, leaving behind his family. When White returns 3 years later, he finds the colony deserted. The only clue, the word Croatoan, carved into a tree. The colonists vanished without a trace, leaving behind a mystery that has haunted historians for centuries. Chapter 6. The Voynich Manuscript. Imagine a book, not just any book, but a centuries-old manuscript filled with strange diagrams. illustrations of unknown plants and astronomical charts that seem to defy logic. The text is written in an elaborate script that has never been deciphered, a language that seems to exist nowhere else on Earth. This, my friends, is the Voynich manuscript. Some believe it to be a medieval treatise on alchemy or herbalism. Others a complex hoax. The illustrations depict everything from bizarre creatures to celestial charts, each one a tantalizing clue to the manuscript's true purpose. Despite the efforts of countless cryptographers, linguists and historians, the Voynich manuscript remains as impenetrable as the day it was discovered. Is it a message from the past? A window into a forgotten world, or simply an elaborate joke? The answer, like the language of the manuscript itself, remains frustratingly out of reach. Chapter 7. The Hinterkaifeck Murders. In 1922, on a small farmstead in Bavaria, Germany, something truly horrific happened. The 6 inhabitants of Hinterkaifeck Farm were brutally murdered with a pickaxe. But it wasn't just the act itself that was so disturbing, it was the eerie events leading up to it. Weeks before, the family reported strange occurrences: footsteps in the attic, a set of house keys that vanished, and a chilling premonition from the previous maid that the farm was haunted. On the night of the murders, the killer lured the family to the barn one by one. Despite a massive investigation, the case went cold. The Hinterkaifeck murders remain one of the most unsettling, unsolved cases in German history. Chapter 8. The Ghost Ship, Mary Celeste. Ah, the open sea, vast, unknowable, and home to one of the most enduring maritime mysteries of all time, the Mary Celeste. In 1872, this American merchant ship was found adrift in the Atlantic Ocean, completely intact but utterly deserted. Her cargo was untouched, her supplies were fully stocked, and the crew's belongings were neatly stored. There was a half-eaten meal on the table, a game of chess left mid-move, and even the ship's cat was still on board. It was as if the crew had simply vanished into thin air. Theories range from pirate attacks to mutiny, even sea monsters, but none fully explain the strange circumstances. Why abandon a perfectly seaworthy ship? Where did the crew go without a trace? The Mary Celeste sails on in maritime lore, a ghostly reminder of the unpredictable nature of the sea and the secrets it holds beneath its waves. Chapter 9. The Taos Hum. Imagine a sound, not a scream, not a roar, but a low-frequency hum, a constant drone that only certain people can hear. It's a sound that has plagued the residents of Taos, New Mexico for decades. They call it the Taos hum. Scientists have investigated, theories have been proposed, but the source of the hum remains a mystery. Some believe it's caused by industrial equipment, others by geological phenomena, and some even whisper about secret government experiments. Whatever its origin, the Taos hum stands as a testament to the strange and unexplained phenomena that continue to puzzle us. Is it a real phenomenon, a trick of the mind, or something else entirely? The answer, like the hum itself, remains elusive. Chapter 10. The Wow Signal. In 1977, a radio telescope at Ohio State University picked up a signal. But this wasn't just any signal. This signal was strong, it was unique, and it originated from deep space. It lasted for 72 seconds, and it's never been heard again. The signal was so remarkable that astronomer Jerry Amon, upon seeing the printout, scribbled "Wow" in the margin. And so it was dubbed the Wow Signal. Could this be a message from an alien civilization? The possibility, however remote, was too tantalizing to ignore. Scientists analyzed the signal, searching for patterns, for meaning, for any indication that we weren't alone in the universe. Despite numerous attempts to find it again, the Wow signal has never been repeated. It remains a tantalizing enigma, a fleeting whisper from the cosmos that hints at the vastness and mystery of the universe we inhabit. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more intriguing content. Let us know in the comments which mystery gave you the most chills. Were you creeped out by the unexplained deaths in the Dyatlov Pass incident? Did the vanishing act of Malaysia Airlines flight MH370 leave you baffled? Or maybe the thought of the Zodiac Killer's coded messages still sends shivers down your spine? Whatever mystery stuck with you, one thing's for sure. The world is a strange and mysterious place, full of unanswered questions and unexplained phenomena. Until next time, keep those detective hats handy, and remember, the truth is out there, somewhere.